Let's do Home Sweet Home.
Yes.
Quickly. 20 years. Big up Kane.
Come on.
Yeah, man. One hell of a debut album, boy. You know what? I still listen to Home Sweet Home quite a bit, yeah.
Okay.
And one thing that I really would like to do, actually, I want to say this out loud, is that I would actually like to film the checkup with Kane going through Home Sweet Home again as a big man now, and just pointing out certain things that he said in the bars and whatever and where his head was at. Because you know what, yeah, there's certain points, like, to make an album like this, yeah, this is where I'm going with this now, yeah. I just remember this time of where a lot of us was at, whether you was an MC or whether you was just a fan, yeah. The scene steaming hot.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's just doing this at this point in time because it's just fun. There wasn't really a business or anything like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone just wanted to be the best.
It's a vibe.
It was just one vibe, yeah. Now, okay, cool. There's an opportunity to potentially make an album. That's not really what people were doing. You get what I'm saying? Garage MCs weren't making albums. Grime MCs weren't really making albums. They're making tunes. Not really making albums too much, but there were obviously albums being made. But it wasn't like you wasn't a grime MC thinking that you want to make an album. That wasn't what you was trying to do.
No,
you think so?
Yeah, I disagree. I think you did think that, but unfortunately, there was just a level. There was stages that you felt you had to accomplish before you got to the place where you said, "I'm gonna make an album."
Okay,
and very
fair.
few got to that space. You know
Fair,
what I'm
fair.
saying? Soul Solid had got there before Kane.
Yeah,
Dizzy Rascal got there before Kane. But again, like, to get to that space to say I'm ready to make an album, there was a work you had to do. Mixtapes. You had to go. You had to have a real organic fan base. You had to be selling to somebody. Like, it wasn't like now online where you can calvinate a group of people on your Instagram that you don't even know listen to your fucking music and then go, "Hey, I got an album coming out." So it was a real honest process, and just speaks to how. Oh, sorry, go back to you. But it just speaks to how special he was. He got to that space where we as fans said, "Where's the album?"
Yeah. Also, I didn't know.
Didn't
so
you?
I wasn't balling for a Kane album. I just wanted to see him spit every time.
Yeah, so did I.
I just wanted to see him MC, and obviously, like, the possibility was always there. But I just wanted to see these man MC. But to make an album, yeah, that has so many different layers at this particular time, to me, is insane. Because obviously at the time when the album dropped, I appreciated the album anyway. Yeah, but it's like, even listening to it now, it's like the different layers in this project is crazy. Stylistically, production wise, flow wise, topic wise, he literally did not miss anything on it. He didn't miss anything on it. It's one of my favorite UK debut albums of all time for me. This is
Favorite song off the project or favorite 3 songs off the project?
Mic Check makes me go mad every time.
I fully understand, and the remix shout out gets
it makes me go mad every time. Wait, let me see if I got it. Every time makes me go mad.
So we've got Mic Check. What else we got? Because Mic Check is absolutely crazy.
I couldn't give a fuck about your reputation.
I'm on EA, man. I'm trying to run this rhythm, my dog.
Yeah, it's alright.
So we got Mic Check. What
Mic
else?
Check.
I know you're gonna say.
Hey, do you know what? I remember this as well. I remember this.
Talk.
Home Sweet Home, the intro, yeah. I remember before this came out, I remember seeing Kano and Wiley in Jammer's basement spitting.
Yes.
Doing the grime thing, going mad. And then right at the end, they put on like a rap beat and they're going mad. Now, in my mind, Wiley he's like MCing over a rap beat. Kane is rapping
on a rap.
And I remember thinking, this is crazy. This is crazy. Rewinding this all the time, yeah. So when I heard the beginning of the album, I'm in my yard, on my bed, listening to this project, yeah. I had a small little TV in my room at the time, tiny little TV in my room, yeah. I'm listening to this thing and I'm hearing him rapping at the beginning and I'm like, nah, this is so cool. Like, this is an MC who is actually rapping equally as good as he spits on a fucking grime rhythm. And he's talking.
Yes.
He's actually talking.
He's got
like
saying so much shit. And comparison to grime, no disrespect, comparison to people in the world of grime as well, the level was so big.
Yeah, definitely.
And what his content was, he paid attention in English.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So we got mic check.
We got mic check. We got naturally P's and Q's. Ghetto Kid as well.
I'm surprised you haven't said one song yet.
Brown Eyes for me as well. There isn't a song on here
that you don't.
Oh yeah, this as well. Flip it. No, nobody don't dance. How we living?
Do you know what song that I really connected to though?
This I would probably say was the one song that I probably never like went to too much. How we living, but it's not that I don't like the rhythm. It's just this didn't have the replay value for me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, totally.
But today, watch it, bro. EA.
He did say he was going. I would have said one of the songs that I thought you would have definitely screamed out because it's what separated him from loads of people to me was Signs.
Oh yeah, of course.
Chuckie,
brother.
Chuckie. When I heard Sanchez on a grime rhythm,
sorry,
it didn't make sense to me.
Smack.
It didn't make sense to me. I said to myself, "Rah!" So he's probably listening to the same music as me on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to the same types of christenings and got the same similar types of cousins and rah. He's just a little yard man.
Yeah.
Making grime. This production's crazy.
The production's crazy. You also like what's so important here is to understand the time. This was 2005, bro.
It wasn't
at a time where sonically you weren't doing this too much like that.
There are lots of signs in life.
And one thing I want to speak to as well, yeah. Grime is a proper feeling, you know. Because there were certain songs, because we talk about that as a grime album, and there are certain songs that are not 140 BPM.
No, there's a bunch of songs that ain't.
But we still associate it as being grime. The same way I still associate Crep Protect as being grime, I associate certain presenters as being grime because they epitomize the feeling rather than the BPM. So that's people only know the BPM now because the feeling and the time is not here. So all you have is the BPM and some fucking Risky Rose videos. But realistically, bro, you don't have to spit a 140 BPM song to be a product of grime in any capacity.
No.
And I think that album definitely epitomizes that, man. Shout out Kano.
Yeah, definitely. Also,
I don't know if we can
also
put
got a jungle sound on there as well.
What song was that?
Naturally, was it Reloaded?
But then when I used to hear this,
That's got Demon on it as well. Big up Demon still.
I used to hear that and think like, is that like what he wanted to do or what he got told would work at the time because of the 2005?
Nah, I think he did that based upon the fact that, remember, before Garage was Jungle was a black people thing. That was ours. And I think Kano epitomizes, even still to this day, well, it's obvious now, where he comes from.
Yeah.
He's a black British kid from Jamaica, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. And
in that, every project that he's made, pretty much most of them, he's always encapsulated all of those elements. And I think 2005, probably not too far after the Jungle Wave. Jungle Wave was like, what, 90... I mean, Jungle is still going on today, so I don't want the Junglist people them to kill me still, because I know that the man is still active. But I'm just talking about in terms of popularity amongst the youth them. I would say like 1998 was probably where like a lot of people started pivoting into garage a little bit, but Jungle was still there though. Do you know what I mean? So I think for him, he probably just had to have at least one of them in there somewhere.
Come on, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Jungle Hits, I remember, man. I was there, man.
Come on,
I had
man.
Jungle Hits, man. Volume 1, 2, and
With
3.
all the dancehall samples and that in there. Brother.
What was one? No. That's why I
brother,
always
there's
say that.
them. Capleton's on them.
Brother. It was a good time. Obviously, I couldn't party to it, so I'm never
We were
going
too
to
young.
be. way too young. So I
My
remember-
oldest was though.
of course.
My
oldest
uncle's.
star.
Let me see. Jungle is. My oldest was on it. What's this champion?
And do you know what's so good about them as energy? Yeah, when they went out, before they went out, and when they came back, they were just so happy.
Yeah. Trust me.
They didn't really go out on a limb with any, and they were rude boys, some of them. But it was just the music you were listening to and the vibes you knew you were gonna get in. It was just dancing and skanking.
Oh, this is one. What's it? I remember this. What's it? Look at the cover as well.
Yeah, Jungle had that. Jungle Hits, I had that. Ah, you're looking like Rene.
Yeah, my mum bought this for me still.
Yeah, I had that, bro.
Yeah, Jungle
was
Hits,
crazy.
yeah. Look what it says. Featuring Budget Bat and General Levy.
Oh, shout out General
UK
Levy, fam.
Apache, Shout
Jesus.
Hey, Shout Effects had a jungle tune quickly. Sorry to divert, yeah. Is it called Bombata?
The whole time you've been speaking, there's a jungle tune I'm trying to formulate in my head right now. How did it go?
Shout Effects. Is it
Can we
Bamba?
got me wicked, no, that's original, not
Is it this? Oh, we used to, okay. So this is when I used to first skate. Me and my cousins, we were hella young, yeah. But then like when you would do the speed skate and you speed skate to jungle, they still speed skate to jungle now, yeah. But I always remember this. I wasn't fast enough to do it. My cousins, Elliot, them man there could speed skate like crazy. This here? This man are just going flipping. I'm like, yeah, nah, if I do all of that, I'm gonna die.
It's so mad. Sorry to just dive.
Big up Shout Effects.
Go left and come straight. I hear that and I think of an edit. I can see a whole video in my head straight away. I need to stop this job.
What do you mean? What?
Like, I know you have a problem with it. You will watch a film and you will see all the problems with it. Like, you can't watch something to enjoy it, or you might listen to music. You can't listen to music to enjoy it. Sometimes you just. Anyway.
But yeah,
man.
big up Kane, man. Home Sweet Home. For me, as I said, one of my favorite debut albums. It's one of my favorite debut albums, period. I wouldn't even just say like in the UK. It's up there. I'd have to like put a list together of what they would be. But yeah, I will never forget how I felt when I first heard this. And this was on full repeat. And to see somebody transition into artist mode like that is crazy. After like really admiring him on the microphone.
Yeah.
All of them lot. You know what I mean?
I think it's lit that he's still Kano today as well, fam. That's why I have to give him credit, fam. Anyone that can stand like the test of time in this business.
Yeah.
If you dropped an album in, 2005 and you're still Kano in 2025, man, I have to show you the most amount of respect and love, man. Go on, do your thing.
Yeah, big
But
up.
please come back and drop another project, my guy.
Yeah,
And
it's
do a
been a
chill
minute
project.
now, isn't it? It's been a couple of years. EA, the sound isn't coming through on the.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what I'd like him to do, Chuckie?
Go on.
You know that song he had on his project that came out, I think 2016, he had a song called The Ends?
Yeah.
I want a whole chilled out project, because I don't think I'm a fan of Kano now when he spits too hype. His voice is too animated for me. But I think that's because I've got older.
Yeah.
So I just don't like it. I just like when he's more chilled and just relaxed, and
Yeah.
because it's more reminds me of Kano when you meet him in person. He ain't chatting to no one. He ain't looking at no one. He's not even he don't give a fuck about what anyone's doing, boy.
Yeah.
When he says hello to me, I'm like, shit, he saw me.
Yeah, he saw me. That's
He
hilarious.
don't give a damn, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since he's dropped still. But Made in the Manor, Hoodies All Summer. Those albums were real good for me, and I went and watched. Was it Made in the Manor, or it was Hoodies All Summer, where he did the show in? Was it in North London? Why do I feel like it was in North London? It was in a warehouse.
Drum Sheds.
Was it in Drum Sheds?
It was in Drum Sheds. He done Home Sweet. No, was
Made in the Manor. No, Hoodies All Summer.
Hoodies All Summer. He done in Drum Sheds with an orchestra.
Yes.
I was
Oh my
there.
god, that thing was fucking crazy.
Wait, is that when he done Suck Your Mum?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was there in spirit.
Isn't Suck Your
Thank
Mum
you.
on Suck Your Mum's on Made in the Manor, isn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's on Please Do Summer.
Oh yeah, you're right. Still.
And then he done it on Jules Holland on the BBC.
On Jules Holland,
Oh
he
yeah.
knows give us some moments,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
A man done Suck Your Mum on Suck Your. Nah, he's a fam. He's giving man some moments and we're not
With a
out here
smile on his
pushing.
face.
That smile was the best. I'm gonna get it.
With
now.
a smile on his face,
I'm
bro.
gonna get it now.
Yeah, he's got some. That flipping. That Made in the Manor project. Bro.
Hey,
I
so
remember
Kano.
when
Oh wow.
when he debuted this on Mr. Jam Show. Is it working?
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta say, Giggs did yam food on this as well, though.
He did.
You went crazy.
He went crazy.
3 relapse in a row, that means I'm a direct rude boy.
And he's no prince. And then back, ping, ping. And then
You know what? I think this was around the time here where Giggs was starting to clock that the production changing, and like he'll build to a drop. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's something that makes sense,
yeah.
Tim.
He was like,
Yeah.
some of the production would get taken out, and then he would change his voice a little bit to get to the drop, and then the rhythm drops, and then it's like he knows now if he does this live, this is the part where everyone goes mad.
Yeah.
Because he started
Sometimes-
doing it everywhere.
But I think more time, it depends on how your style is in studio. Because what I hear a lot about Giggs is he leaves it there, bro. Like if I've written that verse, I've left it there. So with a lot of artists that you, instead of them writing to the beat, they'll have a very very simple loop, and they will write their verse, and then you will produce around the verse.
Yeah.
So you will build, you will help the build up to a moment as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to start thanking JME at that moment though. Because if JME didn't bring Giggs out for Man Don't Care About All That, I wouldn't even known Giggs was so good on grime. So Giggs, actually, you're actually selfish because you had all the information for time, but you chose not to share it with us. And I heard you on the rhythm with
I
Cast
said
the
you
other day.
chose not to.
You chose not to. You chose not to share it. You just done gangster rap the whole time and you can body grime like this. I think that's selfish. I would like to hear Giggs and Scorcher. I'm throwing it out
Do
there.
you think, speculation here, yeah? You remember there was a point in time where there was a little separation, and I'm gonna go as far as saying I feel like the rappers were separating themselves more than anything.
From grime?
Yeah,
Yes.
we do the real thing.
Yes.
We're realer. That
Yes.
was their thing in it, yeah. Do you think that there's a possibility that the reason why it took so long is that Giggs may have fallen into that a tiny bit?